Hare Krishna devotees, welcome to Shloka Day. Today's Shloka is Shloka number 8 of chapter 16. Asatyam apratishtham te
Asatyam apratischtam te
jagadahuranishwaram
jagadahuranishwaram
aparaspara
aparasparasamբhutam
kimanyat kamahaitukam.
kimanyat kamahaitukam.
Word for word meaning translation and Prabhupada by His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Asatyam,
Asatyam,
unreal,
unreal.
apratishtham,
Apratishtam,
without foundation,
without foundation.
te,
Te,
de,
jagat,
the cosmic manifestation,
the cosmic manifestation.
ahuhu,
Ahuhu,
say, anishwaram,
anishwaram,
with no controller,
with no controller.
aparaspara,
Aparasparam,
without cause, sambhutam,
sambhutam,
arisen,
arisen.
kim anyat,
Kim anyat,
there is no other cause,
there is no other cause.
kamahaitukam,
Kama haitukam,
it is due to lust only.
it is due to lust only.
Translation. They say that this world is unreal,
They say that this world is unreal,
with no foundation,
with no foundation,
no God in control.
no God in control.
They say it is produced of sex desire
They say it is produced of sex desire
and has no cause other than lust.
and has no cause other than lust.
So Prabhupada writes in the purport. So this is a continuation of the mood of those who are demoniac in nature. So Prabhupada writes in the purport here, there are two ways of refraining from immoral behavior. The first is to refrain from unrighteousness through the exercise of willpower. The second way is to abstain from sin due to fear of God. People who have the ability to abstain from sinning merely by willpower are very few. The majority of people desist from doing wrong due to the fear of punishment. For example, it is observed on highways that the moment a police car is spotted, people immediately slow down to the permissible speed limit. But when they perceive there is no danger of being caught, they do not hesitate in exceeding the speed limit. Thus, if we believe in God, out of fear of Him, we will refrain from immoral behavior. That means whether you're being watched or not, you will always do the right thing. Thus, if we believe in God out of fear of Him, we will refrain from immoral behavior. Instead, if we do not believe in God, all His laws will still be applicable to us, and we will suffer the consequences of wrong behavior. So it doesn't matter, Prabhupada says, whether you believe in God or not, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that just because you don't believe in God, that Lord's laws will not apply to you or will not impact you, especially if you go about doing things in the wrong way. Those with demoniac natures do not wish to accept this imposition of authority and regulation of behavior that is a necessary corollary of belief in God. That means all of us must lead a regulated life, and those regulations in terms of do's and don'ts, the yam and niyam, are usually established by the acharyas. So some imposition of authority has to be there. There is the laws of the Lord and how the universe actually functions. And then there are strictures given to us by great acharyas to help us regulate our life, to regulate our conduct, to regulate our behavior. So if we want to follow and follow the instructions of the Lord, then we have to follow the instructions of Guru. Instead, prefer to subscribe to the view that there is no God and the world has no basis for moral order. They propagate ideas such as the Big Bang Theory, which postulates that the world was created by an accidental explosion that took place at time zero of creation, and thus there is no God who sustains the world. Such theories permit them to engage in sensual gratification without scruples or fear of consequences. So, many of the scientists believe that the world was just created as an accident. There is no greater force behind it. So such people, then what will happen if you don't think that there is any God or there is a higher authority? Then naturally you will be tempted to do whatever you want. You don't have to succumb or bow down to anybody. That is the danger of having such kind of belief systems. Amongst the various forms of sensual gratification, sexual indulgence is the most intense. This is because the material realm is like a distorted reflection of the spiritual realm. In the spiritual realm, divine love is the basis of the activities of liberated souls and their interactions with God. In the material realm, its distorted reflection, lust, dominates the consciousness of materially conditioned souls, particularly those under the mode of passion. Thus, the demoniac minded see engagement in lustful activities as the purpose of human life. So, because there is no God and everything is an accident, then why worry about anything at all? You can do whatever you want. Then there is a belief that this is just one life. There is no concept of reincarnation. There is no concept of transmigration of the soul. There is no concept of bowing down to any authority. However, these same people will bow down to mundane authorities in the form of civic institutions, state institutions, federal institutions. But somehow they don't think that they need to bow down to a higher authority. So their belief system itself doesn't make sense to us, right? So that is what the Lord is saying, that they concoct all these imaginary things, that the world is not actually real, that it doesn't have any foundation, that there is no God, and everything is based on lust. So there's nothing wrong with lust. Why not just do whatever you need to do to fulfill your desires? So essentially, unrestricted sensual enjoyment is one of the fundamental features of people who are demoniac in nature. So that is the essence of this particular show.
If you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell notification. If you'd like to join our classes every day, please check the details in the description section of this video. We look forward to serving you.